Hey parents, we have a friend who's going to be absent, so we're just going over Module 4, Lesson 8, homework. So if your child's watching this video, make sure they have Module 4, Lesson 8 homework in front of them so they can work on that with the video. We are on number 1. The directions say solve vertically. Draw and bundle place value disk on the place value chart. So we have number 1. We're working specifically on A. A says 26 plus 35 equals what? Now first, the directions tell you to do two things. First thing it says is solve vertically. So we're going to stop right here, solve vertically. We're going to put our numbers on top of each other. 26 plus 35. We're going to solve. 6 plus 5 is 11. We're carrying our 1 up. Then we have to add 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Our answer is 61. Let's go ahead and plug it in so we don't forget. Now it also says draw and bundle place value disks on the chart, on the place value chart. So we're going to have something that looks like this beside us on our paper, and we have to figure out how to use it. Well, this side is for ones, this side is for tens. It's just not showing you the hundreds and the thousands like you're used to. So it's just a shorter version. Now, what we're going to do is we're first going to draw 26. So we're going to draw 2 dots over here in the tens, and we're going to draw 6 ones. All right, and then we also have to draw 35. So it's going to be 3 tens and 5 ones. Now remember what I said, we can only have so many ones in the tens place. And we can only have so many ones in the ones place. We can only have a max of 10. I think we have too many. It looks like we're going to have to bundle and move them on over to the tens. So we're going to circle our 10 dots, draw an arrow, make us a new dot over here, and now we're going to figure out what our answer is. Let's first count up our tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we count the ones that we circled and brought over? No, that'll mess up our number. We only count the ones outside of the bundle, which is just 1. So answer is 61. The great thing about this is we were able to check our work. We used a picture and we used vertical math to make sure our answer is correct. If these two numbers do not come out to be the same thing, one of your ways you did wrong, and you should go back and retry your work. You should not have different answers. Now I'm going to do B. We're still on number 1, but we're doing B. First thing you do, let me give you the problem. 28 plus 14 equals what? First thing it says, solve vertically. Put your 28 on top, your 14 on the bottom. 8 plus 4, 8 in your head, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you have the number 12, what's in your ones place? A 2. What's in your tens place? A 1. You're going to have to bring it on top. Now you're adding in the tens place. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 42. You're not done there. Go ahead and plug it in to save it. Remember, you don't forget it. And now you have to look into your place value chart and set it up. 28, I'm going to draw 2 dots in my tens, 8 dots in my ones. Now I have to do 14, 1 dot in my tens, 4 dots in my ones. I think I have too many dots over here. Remember, I have to bundle and regroup. So I'm going to circle how many would equal 10. So I've circled my 10 dots, bring them on over, make a new dot. Now let's see what I have. 1, 2, 3, 4 in my tens place. 1, 2 in my ones place. You have to have both pictures on your paper to get the question right. Now let's do another one. We're on number 1 still, but it's on C. And it says 35 plus 27 equals what? First we solve vertically. 35 plus 27. 5 plus 7. 7 in your head. 8. 7 in your head. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Write your 12. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 62. Put it over here to save it. Now draw your picture. You're going to first draw 35, 3 dots in the tens, 5 dots in the ones. Then you're drawing 27, 2 dots in the tens, 7 dots in the ones. Now, do you see how I'm separating them? My 35's up here, my 27's here. I'm not all jumbling them all together. It's best to do it that way so you don't lose track of your dots. Next, we have too many ones over here. We're going to have to circle our tens, bundle them over. Now we can count up what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in our tens, 1, 2 in our ones. Now that's all I'm going to show you for this first part. I want you to flip to the back of your homework, and you are going to have some word problems. Those are always tricky. So go ahead and flip to the back of your homework. And we're on number 2. I'm going to read it out loud. 28 second grade students went on a field trip to the zoo. Wow, 28 is written in word form, and I think it might be important. So you should underline it, but I'm going to write it in number form, but you can underline it on your paper. The other 24 second grade students stayed at home. So I think I should write 24. That's important. You can underline it. How many second grade students are there in all? Wow, in all. You should underline that. In all. That means addition. So it wants us to add. It's wanting us to take 28 plus 24 equals what? I want you to solve vertically and in your diagram. Please do both still. 28 on top, 24 on the bottom. Add them up. 8 plus 4, 8 in your head. 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. Put it up here to save it. Now do your place value chart. We're going to first draw 28. So 2 tens, 8 ones. Then we're going to draw 24. 2 tens, 4 ones. Now we're going to circle 10 dots because we have to make sure that we are regrouping. There's too many dots over here. Regroup, add your dot, count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the tens, 1, 2 in the ones. This is exactly how you're going to solve your word problems. Your word problems on your homework are just like the beginning problems. It's just that you're going to have to read it very carefully to figure out what numbers you're using. All right, so go ahead and pause here. Make sure you have this answered down. Get started on the rest of your homework and message me if you have any questions.